might hear a rather well-known musician rehearsing. It's Sting. He owns the place, along with his wife, Trudy Styler.
So what do you love about this place? Let me count the ways.
Just about everything.
For Sting and Styler, it's a summer house for their growing family. But you too can stay here. It's available to rent for weddings and birthdays. Even the honeybees are living the high life.
You can't tell a bee where to go, but if you give it really delicious food...
And a nice house.
Yeah, in a nice... always good. We have a chestnut grove, and that makes chestnut honey.
It's a long way from Sting and Styler's roots.
Well, working class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You certainly never had a house like this.
Sting was born Gordon Sumner in a shipbuilding town in northern England. Styler grew up in central England.
Everyone likes to think Trudy changed her life, and she did. However, there was one woman who was also important in your life, and that's the Queen Mum. Tell me that story.
I lived right next door to a shipyard, and I would think as a kid, is this what I will do when I grow up? The yard was a terrifying place, noisy, dangerous, so I had this other fantasy that I would be a musician.
One day, royalty arrived to christen a ship.
June 27th, 1961, a splendid day for the launching.
And Sting got a glimpse of the outside world.
Down the street comes the Queen Mother in a big Rolls Royce with some motorcycle outriders, and everybody's waving their flags.
You thought what?
She caught my eye. Well, I caught her eye. She did that long wave that they do, and she just kept looking at me. And I must have been waving my flag really vigorously. But I thought, this is the first time I've ever been seen.
As for Styler, her father expected her to become a typist, but her dream was to be on stage.
This came as a big shock to my family because nobody in our street were actors. Most of the people in the street worked at the Ford Motor Factory, or they worked at the local brushworks where they made paintbrushes.
Her father gave her an ultimatum: get a job or leave the house. So at age 18, young Trudy lit out for the birthplace of William Shakespeare.
Packed my tiny little suitcase and headed towards, where else? Stratford-upon-Avon. So if you're going to be an actor, let's go big.
The gamble paid off. By age 25, she landed leading roles with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Sting was equally ambitious.
When you said that a woman changed my life, I didn't think you were going to mention the Queen Mother. I thought you were going to mention Roxanne.
Wow.
You don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body tonight. Roxanne.
Roxanne was the first of a series of worldwide hits. Sting was married with 2 kids when he met Trudy Styler.
It started to dawn on us a year into getting to know each other that we sparked in a way that friends don't spark.
Let's just say.
Let's just say.
They married 27 years ago, and after a long search, found Il Palagio.
It was very dilapidated, and we bought it for a song, maybe 2 songs, I'm not sure.
Once the house was in order, they turned to the fields.
I'm a farmer's daughter. I love the idea of having a lot of land around that could be cultivated in some way.
With the help of experts and locals, some who had worked the land for generations, they brought back the olive groves, the vegetable gardens, and the vineyards.
So this is the result of years and years and years of TLC.
Yeah.
And now you see the fruits of your labor, literally.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. And the wines get better.
The wines' names are straight out of the Sting repertoire.
Very sexy name, Roxanne. Sexy wine.
There's wine, but there's also work. Styler is a movie producer, director, and still acts.
I love us men first in this country.
Sting has recorded 4 albums at the Villa. He has a new one coming out this week with a world tour to follow.
Every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
At age 67, slowing down his tempo is not an option.
You're a grandfather.
I'm a grandfather 7 times, serial grandparent. I never anticipated it, stupidly. Even though I've got 6 children, never thought they would have children. That's how dumb I am.
This summer, the family will gather here once again.
Calamari, caprese,
James the butler will show off the spread.
romaine lettuce, and potato skins.
It looks like bacon.
And the 400-year-old spirit of Il Palagio will live on.
We're not really the owners. We're here to make it work and make it better.
Are you proud of what you've built here?
Hugely proud. And the locals come and say, you brought this place back to life. Grazie.